welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to this channel so you can keep getting updates like this. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 10 best Nigerian albums of all time. Nigerian music is in a great place right now with our sounds being accepted worldwide and our artists performing in different countries across the world. Nigerian music has grown incredibly over the last few years, and now our artists are receiving acclaims for work that has been set previously by some other artists. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the top 10 best Nigerian albums of all time. The number one album on the list, P-Square Game Over. P-Square's Game Over was released in 2007. It had hits like Do Me, Roll It, Ifunaya, and so many others. P-Square was the reigning and the hit artist as at that period, and the album did very, very well. The number two album on the list is MI2 the movie. MI, who is one of the greatest rappers of all time in Nigeria and in Africa as a whole, dropped his movie album in 2008. The album spawned hits like Undisputed, Action Film, Beef, and Nobody, and so many more. MI's The Movie album was incredibly popular at the time. Number three album on the list is African Giant by Burna Boy. African Giant by Burna Boy was released in 2019. The African Giant album spawned hits like Yeah, Anybody, Killing Them, On a Low, Dangote, and many more. Burna Boy's African Giant earned him an incredible amount of streams, and he has won numerous awards. The number four album on the list is Grace to Grass by Two-Face. The Grace to Grass album was released in 2006 and is one of the all-time classics. If you love Two-Face, you definitely have listened to this album. The album spawned hits like True Love, If Love Is a Crime, for instance, I Dey Feel Like, One Love, It Be Like Say, and many more. The Two-Face Grace to Grass album was the album that brought Two-Face to the limelight. The number five album on the list is Superstar by Wizkid. Superstar by Wizkid was Wizkid's first studio album. It was released in 2011 and it spawned hits like Hola At Your Boy, Tease Me, Don Door, Pakurumo, What You Wanna Do, Word Up, and many more. Basically, the Superstar album by Wizkid had all these tracks as hits. The album was incredibly popular as at the time of its release. The number six album on the list is Entertainer by The Band. Entertainer by The Band was released in 2008 and it spawned hits like Fall in Love, Bona Feli Feli, Suddenly, and so many more. The Entertainer album was released under the Mohits Records label, which is now known as the Mavins Records label, which is owned by Don Jazzy. The number seven album on the list is Mushin to Mohits by Wandiko. Mushin to Mohits by Wandiko was released in 2009 under the Mohits Records label, which is now the Mavins Record label, which is owned by Don Jazzy. The albums contain hits like You Bad, Kiss Your Hands, Bumper to Bumper, Who Born the Maga, and many more. Wandiko Mushin to Mohits was an all-time classic, and even till today, the album is still loved by many fans. The number eight album on the list is Made in Lagos by Wizkid. Made in Lagos by Wizkid was released in 2021. The album spawned hits like Essence, Ginger, Smile, Mood, Blessed, and many more. The Made in Lagos album has broken many streaming records, and if we are talking by sheer numbers, it's one of the most successful albums of all time. The number nine album on the list is The Journey by Shantizo. The Journey by Shantizo was released in 2014. The album contained hits like Kilogbe, Mama Hey, Komole, and many more. The album featured the likes of Olamide, Reminisce, Nice, Ice Prince, and Need to See. The album The Journey brought Shantizo to the limelight, and although it's not as relevant today as it was then, the album was a really big deal. The last album on the list is Timeless by Davido. Timeless by Davido was released in 2023. The album has broken so many streaming records on all streaming platforms. It contains hits like Unavailable, Over Them, Feel, In the Garden, and so many more songs. Timeless album is one of Davido's most successful albums, and it continues to break records even now. So I want you to leave us a comment in the comment section. Which of these albums do you love the most? Which album do you think should have been added to the list? Leave us a comment, and also subscribe to this channel so you can keep getting updates like this. Thank you for watching.